Hello, welcome back to another reaction video. Back with more Brett Cooper. Or is this Daily Wire? Brett Cooper, yeah. Back with some more Brett Cooper. The 4B feminist movement has arrived in America. Oh boy, not another feminist movement that just shits on other women that have issues, be it health, mental, or physical.
So it's funny because we often say that politics is downstream from culture, but sometimes culture ends up being downstream from politics. When Roe v. Wade was overturned, women across the country said that they were swearing off casual sex. They would be more careful with the men they were sleeping with. They were going to get on birth control as a rebellion, not really realizing that that is kind of the solution to literally everyone's problems. Less casual sex means fewer babies that you want to abort, happier women, healthier America. And now with Trump winning the election in America and half of American women believing that they are being stripped of their rights, they have decided to rebel.
That is dumb as shit, dude. No one's losing their rights.
But then it took a turn for the worse. And we really need to address the 48% of white women who didn't.
This needs to come from women like Brett Cooper. Cause when it comes from a guy, they're always like, you don't know anything about not having control over your own body. And I'm just there like, really? Really? Out of the two of us, which one had to sign up for the draft just to qualify for financial aid in college? You're gonna sit here and tell me that men don't have control over their own bodies? What? As a matter of fact, when Roe v. Wade was in place, that gave the federal government full control over abortions. If they wanted to, if Trump really wanted an abortion ban across the nation, he would have left Roe v. Wade in place. Because with Roe v. Wade, he could have put out a federal mandate banning abortions across all 50 states, and no one would have been able to do anything. Without Roe v. Wade, now it's in the hands of the state. So why don't you stop bitching and go out and vote? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Then again, these women don't make sense either. There's something not clicking in their brains. Maybe one neuron isn't firing enough.
Vote for Trump because I do not think they are okay. Before we dive into the story, though, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the comment section channel if you've not already, and of course, ring that notification bell to make sure that you stay up to date on all of our episodes. So first of all, I just want to set the scene for you guys because this is what these women were acting like the day after the election. Just watch.
What's it gonna be? Wait, I want to read that. 10 out of 10 highly recommend finding a quiet place in nature and screaming into the abyss today. Bro, just grab a pillow. You call that a war cry? This is a war cry. Ah!
Place in nature and screaming into the abyss today. And here's another.
I'm not speaking to men today.
Good.
If a man speaks to me, I'm not speaking back.
Great.
They'll just think you're a bitch.
To believe, but are you aware that nobody gives a shit?
So obviously they are not doing well in the slightest. But you know what? Like I said in my episode about why I voted for Trump, they're angry. I understand. They wanted Kamala to win. It sucks when your candidate does not win. We all went through that in 2020. They are for women per usual. We'll just let it blow over and then we'll get back to business. But then they kept going. And next, because they were so angry at men, they started posting about how they wanted to, decenter the patriarchy from their lives.
Is it always the extremist liberals
to have abortions, which again is not happening? Then they were once again swearing off. Wow, what a revolutionary idea!
I've decided that cigarettes don't count today, and I honestly might go get a tattoo.
The fuck is that?
But I also have decided that for the next 4 years,
no, not a tattoo.
I am going to abstain from schmex with men. As a woman, my bodily autonomy matters. And this is my way to exercise sovereignty over that. So I highly encourage any other women that are single.
This is so offensive to women who take a vow of celibacy. This is such a slap in the face for any woman out there that has undertaken a vow of celibacy. Holy shit, dude. This is fucking wild, man. What the fuck is she even what the fuck is that? Fucking piss and toilet paper in a jar? Fuck is that? because that's what it fucking looks like from here.
And care about progressing women's rights and still fighting for our bodily autonomy, to do the same. If you need somebody to cuddle or hold your hand or give you a kiss, I bet you one of your girlfriends would do it, okay? You don't even have to really be gay, okay? It's okay to have a lot of platonic love for the next 4 years.
I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is that lesbianism is about to absolutely skyrocket. They are the
So
real
is
ones
the divorce rate.
this. But anyway, here is another one.
All I have to say is good luck getting laid.
Not that hard.
Especially in Florida.
And I said this in a previous episode, but women are
There are
going around
prostitutes
just preaching this
everywhere.
online. Not every man is only considered with getting laid. So good luck to you. It's probably better.
They act like men can't just go out at night and find some streetwalker to like pay for sex. Like that isn't a thing. OnlyFans about to lose a lot of revenue.
that you're staying abstinent. That is a good thing for you mentally. Not all men care. This girl posted another video that was very similar. She said, if men won't respect our bodies, they don't get access to our bodies. Okay, this is why this is actually a good thing. You're abstaining from sex because you do not want to risk getting pregnant with somebody that you're not ready to start a family with. You don't want to sleep with a man who does not respect your body. Ladies, like, keep it up. This is fantastic. This is exactly what you should be doing. I know that you think that this is some sort of protest, but come on, you are literally helping everyone. Some guy tweeted,
wow, imagine being more selective about who you have sex with is viewed as a negative. Wow, that is wild. It reminds me of that fucking Freedom Tunes video, the White Dudes for Harris video. Little cartoon, that was fucking hilarious. They also went with the whole sex strike. It was fucking stupid.
and said, women on here are threatening to stop having casual sex and warning us that they'll start making sure their partners align with their values. How is the entire culture fixing itself from this one event? I can't explain it. Another person commented and said, every few years, the feminists reinvent traditional values and act like they discovered electricity. I 100% agree.
Not electricity. They act like they reinvented the wheel.
Another person commented and said, am I the only one who remembers 2016? This has happened before, and the women did not, in fact, fix themselves. Yeah, they tried this in 2016, and after the high of the attention wore off and everyone moved on, they went back to normal. They tried after Roe v. Wade was overturned, and guess what? That did not stick either. And they're doing this so that they can get attention and feel that moral superiority that they so desperately require. And you might be thinking right now, okay, Brett, you know, it's ending here. They're going to do this. They'll move on in a few months. But no.
Well, think again!
I mean, maybe they realize that they can't do the same thing they've done 2 other times before. So now they're actually adopting something that we have talked about in previous episodes, which is the Korean 4B movement. And this is why I was so excited to do this episode, because I love when things overlap and we can do like a callback to another episode. But basically, TLDR, feminism is rampant in South Korea. Their birth rate is plummeting. Nobody's getting married. Nobody's having babies. And feminists really made this worse by creating the 4B movement, which means no sex with men, no dating, no marriage, and no children. And many of these women make that their full-time job, so they can also add no money to the list.
South Korea is about to
their
have
fathers, which just makes it even more comical. Anyway, women in America have adopted this movement. Here's a few.
South Korea is gonna turn into North Korea in terms of birth rate with that shit going on. It was just fucking sad. It is sad, dude. Feminism has destroyed this planet, honestly. Remember when feminism was actually about empowering women and not just about being an annoying, insufferable cunt? I do. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Headlines, no dating, no marriage, no children. Interest grows in the 4B movement to swear off men. Boycott men. South Korea's 4B movement gains traction in the US after Trump's win. Trump's election has women swearing off sex with men. But the thing is, guys, American women couldn't just stop there. They needed to feel special. They needed to do something that was unique and just a little bit different. So they decided to start shaving their heads to put their own spin on this movement. Just watch.
Just woke up this morning feeling spicy. You guys feel spicy? Because I do. All right.
That's fucked up.
I don't know how to use this thing. Let's see
My
what
favorite
happens.
thing is that she keeps trying and it never
cutting
works.
off hair, being skinny, being hot, being all the things that the patriarchy wants us to be. And I'm talking to you too. Those of you ladies who have the internalized misogyny required.
Yes, it's always the
We're so scared of a
patriarchy and
woman in power
misogyny.
that you'd rather cozy up to the white man just in case some crumbs fall off his plate.
Oh yeah, cause it was totally about sex, right? It was totally about gender, not the fact that Kamala was a DEI hire. Not the fact that there was an actual coup against Biden and they removed him from the ballot. Very, very democratic, by the way. Totally pro-democracy, you know. The people's choice being removed and then some wench being thrown in there that can't even form a coherent sentence regarding her actual plan to fix America. No. What does she say? She says, go on the internet and Google it yourself. Oh, guess what? People started going on the internet and Googling it. And she was like, wait, no, don't do that. No, please. Don't look at my terrible economic plan. Like, what? But yeah, it's because she was a black woman. Yeah, not the fact that she was raised Hindi. Not the fact that when she ran as senator. Or not senator. Oh, sorry. Not the fact that when she ran for DA, she was, you know, plastering the fact that she was Indian. No, it couldn't have been all that, right?
So that's the only reason I voted for Trump then, because I have internalized misogyny. I'm so afraid of a woman of color being in office, and I want some crumbs from Donald Trump. Give me a break. You're not even.
So you have your own
trying to
YouTube channel and
why
you built your own studio.
52% of women just like you voted for Donald Trump. You don't even want to think about it. You just want to shave your head and move on and say F this, which she continues to do throughout the entire video until the end.
Stop having sex with men. Stop talking to men.
She has to resort to
Your
scissors.
husbands, leave your boyfriends. Leave them. They don't give a shit about you. And I promise you, come over to this side. I will bake cookies. I will shave your head if you want me to.
How did we go from Britney Spears shaving her head to that being like, oh my gosh, she's really having a mental breakdown, to now this being some kind of female empowerment rallying cry? Did we forget what happened 20 years ago and what we all thought about it? Like, how has this changed so quickly? Now, I know that there is a real psychological term for this, but this entire thing just screams,
it's called narcissism.
I'm unhappy, I'm insecure, and I want other people to feel as unhappy and insecure as I do. Like, she is literally urging women to leave their husbands, to leave their boyfriends, to be single and happy like her. I mean, she'll bake you cookies, she'll cuddle you. You just need
she's
to leave
clearly
them
very
and not
happy.
be hot and skinny, because obviously all of that is terrible. I'm sorry. This is not a woman who wants the best for other women. A woman that genuinely wants the best for other women would be telling them about Thrive Cosmetics, which is exactly what I'm going to do right now. Thrive Cosmetics beauty products are certified 100% vegan and cruelty-free. They are made with clean, skin-loving ingredients, high performance and trademarked formulas, and
I'm more of a
uncompromising
natural beauty
standards.
kind of
It's easy
guy.
to see why their bestsellers have thousands and thousands of 5-star reviews. Thrive
Very
Cosmetics
minimalistic
sent me some
makeup.
of their products a couple of weeks ago. I literally have been shocked at how much I love them. Like, I knew that they were a great brand. I've heard great things about them, but their mascara specifically, their lip liner, I literally think that it is the best lip liner I have ever had. Their mascara specifically is one of their best sellers, one of their most famous products. It lasts all day without clumping, without smudging or flaking. It literally makes you look like you're wearing lash extensions, but without the damaging glue or salon prices or that caterpillar look. It's so easy to remove. It slides right off with warm water and a washcloth, no soap required. The nourishing ingredients support longer, stronger, and healthier looking lashes over time. So brighten up your fall look with Thrive Cosmetics. It's luxury beauty that gives back. And right now you can get an exclusive 20% off your first order at thrivecosmetics.com/Cooper.
You heard it
Again,
here,
that is
ladies.
Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/Cooper for 20% off your first order. And so if you
heard it, ladies. Go to and gentlemen who partake in the use of makeup. Go to thrivecosmetics.com/Cooper for 20% off. 20 whole percentage off. That's pretty good. $100 order, bump it down to 80. Shipping's probably free depending on how the company is. You know, typically most companies nowadays give you free shipping with orders over $50, so you'd probably get free shipping and you'd be paying less. It's pretty cool. And for those cosplay enthusiasts, we know how much y'all love the makeups. The only thing that comes to mind with cosplay and makeup is the Big Bang Theory, where Leonard's like, no, I can't share my makeup with you. There's just some things you don't share with your girlfriend because his makeup was better than Penny's.
want to feel even more beautiful after Trump got elected and pushed back against all this nonsense,
Yes.
and order some of that makeup. And yet hundreds, maybe thousands of other women jumped in. Just watch. Come with me to shave my head and deconstruct internalized patriarchy. Great. You're so brave.
Fucking
Stunning and
pathetic.
brave. I mean, girl bossing to the max. Here's another. When this is the only thing we have left to control ourselves. You're so dramatic. And then what is this person in the
Yeah.
back hiding your face? You're cosplaying as oppressed. You're hiding somebody's face. You're sitting there. You're so somber. There are literally women across the world who are getting married off at 9 years old. Those are not women, girls that are getting married off to middle-aged men at 9 years old. Women who are literally publicly executed because they show their hair
Saudi
in public. Women
Arabia.
who cannot get medical attention. Women who cannot go to school. And you're sitting here on your little TikTok app,
Women who can't
shaving your
even
head because you want
drive.
to seem like you're oppressed because that gives your life value. That is what all of this is. Why are all of these middle-aged women, again, like this seriously
It's
screams,
pretty
I
sad.
need to feel them.
Women in in North Korea are literally sex slaves, no control over their body, and these women are acting like it's the end of the world that Trump got elected.
Important and relevant again, and I need to make other women, especially young women, feel as miserable as me. Like this poor girl. Like, what is this actually doing? It literally is doing nothing. And all of these feelings of anger and frustration and insecurity are probably heightened because so many stunning, beautiful women all over this same app are literally celebrating Trump's win. They're celebrating their vote for Trump.
Yes,
Like these videos
ma'am.
are literally all over my For You page. This was right after he won. Here's another one. This absolutely beautiful, adorable mom. Like, she's precious. This is the other side
she
of the
pregnant?
internet right now. But I don't need to spend any more time showing you guys those videos because we literally did an entire episode about these women last week. But women moved right for Trump this year. White women specifically moved plus 11 points for Trump. So all of
Yeah,
this
that's
head
wild.
shaving, all of this drama, it is a desperate cope.
You are coping.
They're sipping on their copium. This bitch.
It is a way to feel like they have some control over their lives, that they can stay relevant, and they can bring other women down since they're probably angry that so many of us very happily voted for the Donald. I mean, they are desperate to hold on to this idea that they
It's
are
pretty
so oppressed enough
pathetic,
to
not
fight
gonna
back,
lie.
but you're literally not. The Rally Girl on X put it well when she said, you live in the land of the free, with privileges that you take for granted. You are not oppressed. Do you know what real oppression is? Women in Afghanistan have no voice. They are forbidden from going to school, visiting places of worship, going to gyms, salons, or even national parks. They can't work. They can't leave their homes without a man present or even choose their own clothing. Their basic rights and safety are literally under threat every single day of their lives. They do not have the freedom to leave an abusive situation. Meanwhile, some liberals in America are shaving their heads to make a point. Did you think about donating that hair to Locks of Love? Do you realize that you're trivializing the experiences of women with cancer and alopecia? You rail against the
All right, I'm glad that this was brought up. Yeah, this is so fucked up to women that have cancer, and I don't know what alopecia is. I'm assuming it's some type of hair loss that affects women, untreatable. But it's disgusting, dude. Because you're essentially saying that the only thing that you can control over your body is how you look, and then you're saying you're making yourself look ugly so that way you're not appealing to men. Which is kind of fucked up because you're essentially saying all these women with cancer and alopecia are ugly because they don't have hair, which is highly fucked up. Just very fucked up, very insensitive and ignorant. Not from her, from the women that are doing this fucking atrocious thing of shaving their head. Not even for the right cause, for all the wrong causes.
system, yet it's because of capitalism and your right to free speech that you can vent on social media and even profit from it. Real feminists do not stand for this. Women who truly care about rights don't stand for this. The 4B movement is a mockery of the real horrors that women worldwide are facing. It is embarrassing and it's tone deaf. And I completely agree with that. This impacted none of us other women in the slightest. Like, other than us seeing your video and going, ooh, okay, that is a bit much. Maybe laughing at it did not impact us. Men
You
do
need
not
a therapist.
Care. We don't care. But you know who does care? Well, like this poster just said, the women around the world who have lost their hair, whether that be to cancer or alopecia, or maybe it's fallen out due to the stress in their lives, that is who you've impacted. You are so focused on being martyrs and making yourself ugly to men that you haven't stopped to think about what that means for men who can't have the hair that you're buzzing off. Are you saying that they are unattractive and that men don't like them because they're bald? I mean, f you. But I will let these women speak for themselves.
I am not part of this f***ing trend. Stop. Stop. There are people that have lost their hair, like me, and it has been devastating. You guys claim to be so caring and kind, but look what you're doing. You guys are not realizing that you are triggering people that have lost their hair, that have cancer.
Go give this queen a follow. My viewers, my low amount of viewers, go give her a follow if you use TikTok. Show support and love for this queen.
shaving your head because you think you've lost your rights. You didn't lose your rights. Good job, assholes.
I mean, could not have said it better myself. Here's another woman that posted this week. She did one of those TikTok slideshows, and she said, to the women shaving their heads for the 4B movement, you say that you're shaving your head so that men won't want you. But does that mean that men wouldn't want women that have struggled with hair loss due to alopecia or chemo? Your actions are very selfish, and it's only affecting women that have struggled with hair loss. Should we not be able to feel loved by a man? Should men not want us? Because we're bald. Y'all are making it seem like being bald is a bad thing, and it's really aggravating me. People make fun of bald people on a daily basis, yet don't want to be made fun of for being overweight, ugly, etc. I have fought too long and hard to normalize bald women.
Dude.
Us women with hair loss don't take your words kindly, and in fact, you're definitely making it harder for us to feel loved. So please, before you go shave your head, think of the women who have went through traumatic experiences losing their hair. Learning how to love ourselves again, allowing others to love us, and actually feeling loved by others. Y'all are undoing the work that bald women have worked so hard on.
Yeah, that's true too. Like, there are all these women who go through cancer and alopecia and they lose their hair, and their own like insecurities skyrocket and their self-worth tanks because of it, because they view themselves as not pretty or not beautiful because of stupid shit like this. And it's fucking infuriating, dude. Like, you survived like whatever it is that you're going through. If it's cancer, you survived cancer. That's a fucking beautiful thing, in my opinion. You're a fighter, you're a survivor. Then you have these fucking 4B movement idiots mocking these women who have struggled, and it's fucking wildly insensitive, in my opinion, dude.
Usual, the party of political correctness and inclusivity and moral
Man.
superiority finds a way to belittle and trash a group of people that actually deserves love and deserves inclusion so that they can feel important. And that's really all this is. You want attention and you want to feel important. So here you go. Here's 15 minutes of attention for you. I hope you realize you were acting like ridiculous entitled pricks.
Yeah,
I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of the comment section and maybe even learned something new. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe.
I definitely learned something new. Fucking these oh shit. Okay, I am subscribed. Shit. But yeah, it's just fucking wild to me that they're doing this crazy shit. Like, oh my god. These women genuinely don't think before they act. And it shows, and it's fucking insane, dude. I wouldn't even call them women. They're fucking children. They're children in adult bodies that never grew up, never had to face the real world, never went outside and touched grass. But yeah, I digress. Hope y'all enjoyed this reaction video. If you're a female, you're a woman, and you're considering partaking in this, please don't. Just actually, like, just don't. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Obviously, don't go around and sleep with every fucking guy, you know? But at the same time, don't fucking shave your head just because some liberal on fucking TikTok is doing it. It's not trendy. It's not cool. It's insulting to women who have actual hair loss issues. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this reaction video, and I will catch you in the next one.